Good evening, guys. How we doing? Happy Monday. Thanks for getting on tonight's call. This call is all about healthy weight management. For those of you that don't know me, my name is John Holowati. I've been in the fitness industry since, a long time, 2000. I finished my degree in 2004, I think. So around about 2005, 2006, I started as a personal trainer. I've always been into fitness and health and nutrition, trained and played sports all my life. And yeah, this product has been a game changer for me. I've been taking it for many years, recommending it for many years. And alongside a healthy eating plan, helped thousands and thousands of people get great results with this product. So if you're on this call tonight and you're looking to make some simple health changes, this is the call for you. If you're interested in dropping body fat, we'll help you with that. If you want to build some lean muscle tissue, we can help you with that. So this product is very versatile, but I'm going to go through a few slides with you. Hopefully you'll learn some stuff. Keep an open mind. This is a very affordable product, and you're going to hear from Emma on her amazing story later on, and then some other guys as well that are going to share their story. So what do we need to do to get great results? All right, what do we need to do to get healthier and get great results? The first tip I'm going to give you is to take measurements instead of relying on the scales. All right, I've seen it over and over again over the years. So many people get bogged down with what they weigh. Nobody ever comes up to you on a night out and says, "Oh my God, you look amazing. How much do you weigh?" No one ever says that to you, right? They just say, "Oh, you look amazing. Have you been eating healthy? What have you been doing? Blah, blah, blah," right? So weight is not the issue. What you want to do is take your measurements. The easiest way to do it is get a tape measure, start at your belly button and work your way round, write those measurements down, and then start your plan, whatever it is that you're doing. So that's number one, because the psychology of it all is if you get on the scales and you've not lost any weight, then you get those like negative mind messages. The little gremlin starts saying, "Oh, what's the point? I'm not going to bother, blah, blah, blah. It's not working," and so on, when actually it is. So there's loads of different reasons for that. I'm not going to go into what happens on the scales, but just trust me on this one. Measurements are much better than the scales. And also hang up the pair of jeans that you want to get into. If you're a size 12 and you want to be a size 10, buy a pair of size 10s, hang them up on your door. You'll see them every day. Keep trying them on every week, and eventually they'll fit you. That's tip number one. Tip number two, drink more water. We are designed to drink water. Water will help you flush out the toxins from the body. It will also help you keep full a little bit. Sometimes the brain gets confused. It thinks you're hungry when actually you're dehydrated and you're thirsty. Eat more fruit and vegetables. It's very simple. You know, it's not rocket science. We know that fruit and vegetables are good for us. We are designed to eat fruit and vegetables, and the more antioxidants we can get into our body, the better. Really simple. Some fruits and veggies are better than others. Again, I could go into that, but we ain't got time. All right, but just try and load up and eat more fruit and vegetables. Exercise, again, a massive topic. Too much to go into, but movement is the key. I don't really care whether you go for a walk, whether you go do CrossFit, whether it's Zumba, whether you run 5K every day, whether you get on your bike and go for a ride, go swimming, whatever it is. The starting point to this is do what you love, and you'll be surprised how many calories you can actually burn just by going out for a walk. So keep it simple and do something that sets you up for success. Reduce or remove high sugar complex carbohydrates. I'm talking things like too much rice, too much pasta, too much bread, very high glycemic. It's going to cause that insulin spike. It's also very high in gluten as well. Some of those foods, it's going to cause a reaction into the body. Again, too much to go into on a call like tonight. These are just brief tips. You'll get more if you go into the groups that we have, but these are just a few little things that you can do, reducing the amount of high sugary complex carbs. Eat more protein, chicken, eggs, beef, pork, whatever it is. Like, try and get some more protein into your diet. Just to give you an example, a chicken breast has the same amount of calories as a donut. What is a donut contained of? Carbohydrates, loads of sugar, loads of bad ingredients, right? What's a chicken breast? It's chicken. So the difference is one's really high in carbs, the other's really high in protein. What happens when you eat one donut? Usually you want another one and another one. If you don't believe me, go around Trafford Centre and have a look. You'll see people walking around with bags of donuts, right? You don't ever see anybody walking around with a bag of chicken breast. All the chicken is, it's high protein, so it keeps your hunger levels at a really good, stable level, and you feel full, right? You eat a chicken breast, there's no insulin spike. Have it with some broccoli and some sweet potato or something like that. You've got a really simple, balanced meal. Avoid sugary drinks, okay? Sugary drinks are high calorie. They're like the hidden thing that no one thinks about, like your Coca-Colas, your Fantas, orange juice, things like that. That's going to be extra calories that you don't really need. So try not to drink those extra calories in. Do your best to stop snacking if you can, if you're trying to drop body fat, because you cannot burn body fat while insulin is present in the body. So if you're constantly snacking all the time, you're actually putting yourself into fat storage mode throughout the day. So try and have gaps in the day where you don't have any food. Intermittent fasting is very, very good for that. There's a video in our group if you want to watch that one, that someone can put you in touch with that video if you need it. Figure out your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. There's some little apps that you can get, or you can do it on Google, or you put in your height, your weight, and it will tell you what your basal metabolic rate is. That is the amount of calories that you should be having to maintain the weight that you're currently at. So if you want to drop weight, drop body fat, then you need to reduce that. If you want to increase your weight and increase your muscle mass, then you need to increase the amount of food that you're eating. Okay, so why do people fail on strict diets? And I got this stat from the Diabetes Council website. So 2 out of 5 people quit their diet after 7 days, right? They don't even last 7 days. And only 1 in 5 lasts the whole month when they're doing a plan. Why is that? We all know people that have started a diet. We've all got a friend, haven't we, that's always dieting but never seems to get the results. So these are a few reasons. It can be very time consuming. If you've ever tried meal prep, you'll know what I mean. All right. If you're very, very busy and then you've got to go home and make this recipe up after a hard day's work, sometimes you just can't be bothered. So time consuming. It can be expensive. Here is a receipt from today from Tesco, right? I've been in Tesco today. Okay. A tropical tray, which had a few slices of mango, a few pineapples and some melon, was £2, right? Blueberries, £3, and raspberries, £1.24, right? So it's expensive. Let's be honest. You know, it's really, really expensive. It's ridiculous that you could, you know, that there is over like £7, and you could get probably 5 pizzas for the same price. No wonder the UK is in like this health crisis right now. So it is expensive. It's easy to fall off the wagon when the cravings start as well. You can be doing really, really well. Get to Thursday. Oh, I really fancy a chocolate bar, or I really fancy a glass of wine, or I really fancy some bread. Before you know it, and I don't know why we do this as human beings, but we do. We have this tendency to, if we get a flat tire, we slash the other 3 on diets. It's like, oh, well, I've opened up the box of celebrations. Forget it. I give up. I'll start again on Monday, right? Start again on Monday, start again on Monday, start again on Monday. Before you know it, you're starting again next year. Lack of guidance, no support. People need to be in a group. It's no coincidence that people get better results when they have a personal trainer or when they join a class, because there's the accountability there and there's the guidance. The other thing is they don't see results straight away. The other reason is sometimes it's too complicated. There's a little spelling error there. I'm terrible at spelling, but even I noticed that one. So it can be too complicated as well, right? There's all these things that are out there. It's very, very confusing sometimes. So what we believe works, and we know to work, if you get into our transformation group, there's over 55,000 people in that transformation group. that use Complete and that use our product range. This is very, very simple, and it's very, very easy. It doesn't take any extra time. It's very affordable. The ingredients are low glycemic index. So what that means is you get a slow and steady release of sugar, so you remain full for a lot longer. It's plant-based nutrition. It's got the #1 score for protein grade, which means that it's bioavailable. You've probably heard of whey protein. There's a lot of evidence out there that suggests that whey protein doesn't actually get into the body in terms of getting into the bloodstream. It's not bioavailable. The plant-based nutrition that we have is bioavailable. What that means is the body takes it in, knows exactly what to do with it. You get access to our community, you get food plans and recipes. There's a group that you can join that has loads of different stuff on it. We just launched a new program this week and a new challenge. And what we do is we support you on your journey. You know, if there's any questions that you have, we can help you with those. The great thing about Complete for me is it tastes great. #1, I've used a lot of shakes over the years. I've been taking shakes since I was probably 17 years old. And this is by far the best shake that I've ever tried. It's very, very versatile. What that means is if you're not a fan of shakes sometimes, or you're a bit bored of having a shake every day or a smoothie, you can blend it up and make overnight oats. You can do smoothie bowls. You can make pancakes. The other great thing is affordable and it's self-funding. Right? Look at the price per serving, £1.59. It's unbelievable how cheap this is. And if you're using it as a breakfast and using it as a meal, then it's actually saving you money. So you're getting the results that you want and you're actually saving money. Now, there's 2 options. Well, there's actually 3 options. But the 2 that we recommend are these. The 45-day transformation. You take 2 shakes a day, plus the healthy meals from our plans. You can have 1 healthy meal or 2. And then you take your 2 shakes a day for 45 days. Or you can do the 90-day transformation, which is a 1 shake a day program, lasts for 90 days. Again, includes healthy meals from the plan. Or the other option is you do your own version of it. You might want to do, you know, shakes Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend eat what you want to do, that, you know, eat the 3 meals a day that way. So that is pretty much it from me. It's a really, really simple process. I just want to show you some examples before I bring Emma on and just play you this little video that shows what's possible with the smoothies. I do apologize for the music in advance.
So every morning I wake up and I use the Chocolate Complete, a cup of almond milk, frozen blueberries, a banana, greens, blended up with a couple ice cubes, and it's like dessert for breakfast. My recipe is called the Green Machine, and it's a handful of kale, handful of spinach, some cinnamon, the Vanilla Complete, almond milk, and ice. And I get greens without even having to touch a fork or eat a salad. It's awesome.
My favorite recipe is the Vanilla Complete with almond milk and a banana and kale and blueberries. Tastes just like blueberry muffin batter. One of my favorite recipes is the Shamrock shake. I use fresh spinach in mine, just a little bit of mint flavoring, almond milk, and just blend it up and go.
I have a lot of different favorites, but I love the pina colada. That's coconut water with the vanilla and pineapple. And I also love chocolate with dark cherries and almond milk.
I make a Snickers Complete shake, which is the chocolate, juice plus complete, unsweetened almond milk. Have a frozen banana because I just like the creaminess. A little bit of either peanut butter, almond butter, or PB2, and then caramel extract, which is the secret, and it tastes exactly like a Snickers.
My favorite one, it's a little bit out there, is half an avocado, magic green tea, and the Vanilla Complete mixed with water. And it's so creamy and so delicious. Right now, I'm obsessed with blueberries and chocolate. And so I do about a cup of blueberries and chocolate and just a half cup of water, some almond butter, and I blend it up, and it's amazing.
So my favorite recipe, that's an easy one, is almond milk, frozen banana, almond butter, and chocolate complete. Blended up with ice, and it tastes like a delicious milkshake without the guilt.
There's really no excuse for not having a healthy choice when you have the complete shakes.
So there you go. Just to answer the question that was put in the chat, yes, you can use this with MyFitnessPal, and it's got all the calories on there on the back of the ingredients list. So thank you so much. I'm going to hand over to Emma now. Thanks, Em.
Hi there, thanks John. Thank you for all of that really, really good information. So I just wanted to quickly share my story of using the Complete to transform my body, transform my health, and then I'm going to bring on a couple of the girls, Kelly and Violet, who've also had fantastic body transformations using this product. So John's given you some great background there. I was actually one of John's personal training clients, so all of that information that he gave you there about what to eat and exercise and drinking more water, like 10 years ago when I was training at John's gym in Bury in near Manchester, that was all the same advice that he was giving me back then. And these things, they don't really change over the years, right? It's we all know the basics of how to transform our bodies. But for me, when I came across Juice Plus Complete, I was a 36-year-old busy working mum. So why did I not have the body shape that I wanted? Number of reasons, right? I had small children, I was time poor, I tried every fatty diet on the marketplace, I counting this and sin that and all the other things, and they work for a period of time, but I'd never found anything that was simple, effective and affordable that fitted into my lifestyle and was healthy. And for me, when Juice Plus came along, and I've been taking this product now for 10 years, when Juice Plus came along into my life, it was tick, tick, tick the box for those things. It's simple, it's effective, it's affordable, and it gave me the body shape that I wanted in a healthy, sustainable way. And ultimately, that's what we're all looking for. So I was actually, some people are like, question, is it a meal replacement? How do you use it? Various different things. For me, the way that I look at this is it's not a meal replacement, it's a meal, right? So if you want to think of it as a meal replacement, for me, I replaced a meal I wasn't having. So every single morning I started to have one of these for breakfast, a chocolate shake or a vanilla shake for breakfast. All of those different ideas that the girls in the video have just shared are brilliant if you've got time at home to kind of blend those things up. When I first came across this product, I was on the go all the time, driving a lot, working all the time. So I had one of these and some almond milk or some water, and I put the powder in there, and it was on the go. A minute to make and a minute to drink. Like, absolutely fantastic. And for a busy person, trying to find an easy, simple, effective way to manage your weight, whatever that might mean for each of us individually, this really ticked the box for me on all of those fronts. It was healthy, it was effective, it was affordable, fitted into my diet, fitted around my family life. The diet plan completely fitted around, like, all of us could eat the food. So whatever I made in the evening, everybody in the family could eat, the little ones, my husband, myself, rather than, I don't know about you guys, but lots of like diets and things like that I've tried in the past, I'd be eating one thing and everybody else in the family's eating something else. It's just not sustainable long term for a family life to be able to have, like, you eating one thing. As well as that, as a mum, I didn't want to highlight to my children that I was eating different food to everybody else, right? We want to educate our children around healthy lifestyles, healthy choices, and this made that really easy to do because it's all about eating clean and all of the stuff that John's just covered. So I found it really simple, really effective, really affordable, slotted into my life, fitted around whether I was at home or at work or whatever I had going on. My children love the shakes as well. Like, they were 3 and 5 when I first started using this product. They're now 15 and 12, so they've been around Juice Plus for a long time. It's very versatile, as John said. So we have pancakes very often, for at home in the morning, we'll make pancakes. My daughter will sometimes make the pancakes for a supper or for a lunch because she's 15 now and she can do them herself. We have waffles, all sorts of different ways of having a healthy meal, whatever time of the day that might be. This product just really fits into that. So there is hundreds of thousands of different shake recipes that you can have, but don't sort of think, oh, it's just a shake diet, because that's what I thought at first. It's so much more than that. It's a catalyst for a healthy lifestyle. So I actually completely transformed my body shape. If you go onto my social media, you'll be able to see my most latest body transformation photographs. During lockdown, I put on a little bit of weight, like a lot of people, sitting on my bum too much, drinking too much, like just got some really crappy habits back into my life. So I really wanted at the start of 2020 21 to get back to doing what I knew worked. So I'd always taken the shakes, but I hadn't, you know, followed the plan properly. I kind of just fallen off the wagon a little bit, like a lot of people did, stuck at home with the kids morning, noon and night for 18 months. So I got back on plan properly. I've just jumped back into doing it really easily, started moving a little bit more, doing some walking, that kind of thing. Actually, I'm up to running now, but I kind of gradually got up to that. And I completely used this product to transform. I don't weigh myself. I took John's advice, so I use like measurements and clothes and photographs. Guys, photographs are a great way of monitoring your progress, right? Because the way I always look at weight loss, if I weighed the same, right, if I lose 2 stone and I look the same, is that what I wanted? No, right? If you said to me, like, I want to lose 2 stone, and I said, right, you can lose 2 stone, but you're going to look exactly the same, is that what you want? It's usually not. What we want is we want to look different. We want to fit into our clothes. How good does it feel when you put your clothes on and they fit, or you go shopping and you've got choice about what you want? So it's a body transformation that I was looking for, and I know that a lot of you guys are probably looking for too, rather than the weight gain or the weight loss. So for me, it was, I want to get back into my clothes. I wanted to be able to go shopping easily. So totally over the last 12 months, completely transformed my body. It's back into the way that I wanted to do, and I haven't found it difficult at all. But it isn't like because it's sustainable, it isn't like a really quick fix and something. For me, I know the older you get, guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm 45, right? It's a little bit harder when you're in your 40s than it was in my 20s. I used to just, you know, the weight used to fall off me in my 20s. It doesn't anymore. But it definitely works if you just know that if you stick to having 1 shake a day or 2 shakes a day, eating clean, following the plan that you'll be given, this absolutely categorically will help you to lose weight in a healthy, sustainable, simple, effective, affordable way. So I absolutely love it. I recommend it to everybody. My children love it. I love it. It's healthy. You will feel good. You will look good. And the best part about it, apart from the weight loss, is the energy that you'll get, right? Not only will you start to look the way that you want to look, you'll feel better, right? So you'll like your reflection, you'll have more energy, you'll sleep better, all of these other things. And when you sleep well and you look like your reflection, guess what happens? You start to be happier, you start to jump out of bed in the morning, you start to be a nicer person to be around. So there's all sorts of compound effect things of just introducing this. I think it's the best named product, Complete. It completely transforms your body, your mindset, your life, and how you feel about yourself. So I cannot recommend it highly enough. But enough from me. I'm going to bring on 2 of my very, very good friends who also have used this product to transform their own body shape and their lives over the past couple of years. So first of all, I'm going to bring on Violet, just because I can see you. I'll probably need you to unmute yourself. Let me just see if I can bring you on. There she is. Can you unmute yourself for me? No, I'll have to do it. 1 second. It's okay. There you go.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to ask you, if you could tell us, I know you've had a fantastic experience over the last 12 months using Complete in your diet and your lifestyle. So can you tell us a little bit about what this product has done for you, and why would you recommend it to other people?
Well, guys, for me, I have to say I have tried everything out there for losing weight. Nothing ever was sustainable. I gave up pretty much very, very quickly. As the statistics say, I probably was one of them ones that gave up after the first week. No lie. So when I first heard about the products, I was very, very skeptical. I wasn't sure this was going to do any difference, but I just said, you know what, actually, what have I got to lose? So I literally started and I got onto the shakes and I absolutely found them amazing. It was actually through Emma. So I actually got loads of different recipes for the shakes, and I actually went, wow, I couldn't be bored of them. So when I started off, I was literally 15 stone and 7, which was, for me, it wasn't heavy. Other people wouldn't have said I was heavy, but in my head I wasn't content in my own body. So I basically started off on the 45-day shake it off plan, which basically was 2 shakes a day, 1 healthy meal, had healthy snacks if needed. But to be honest, guys, with having the 2 shakes and a healthy meal, drinking more water than I used to drink, I actually wasn't ever hungry. Being on the shakes, I absolutely found a massive difference with energy wise. I have 4 kids. I look after my mum full time as well. So life is very, very busy. So basically have time to make 3 healthy meals in a day wasn't an option for me. I did find myself, I was eating, like for breakfast before all this, I was eating maybe jam bombs, I was eating sausage rolls from a deli, which probably is the worst breakfast that you actually could have. So basically, yeah, I started on the shakes, did the 2 shakes a day, a healthy meal in the evening or at lunchtime, depending what it was. But I had more energy, definitely feeling better about myself. My overall weight loss in that year, I have lost 4 stone. But not only that, guys, I will emphasize when I say do not focus on scales. If I had been focused on scales, I would have given up a long time ago. I remember I started December, I did Christmas and I did New Year. And I honestly remember saying to the girls, my scales hasn't moved. But people were saying to me, you're looking great, your body shape has changed. Guys, for me, I literally went from a size 18 trouser to size 10, 12, depending where I buy them from. So I would emphasize, do not focus on the scales. Definitely do the measurements, definitely do the photographs, and obviously weigh yourself before you start, but your scales do take a wee while to catch up. Mine certainly did. I had the 4 stone loss in September, October time, I think maybe November, but I managed to maintain that again. Starting a 6-week plan today again, doing the 2 shakes, 1 healthy meal. But anybody that is on this call that isn't on the shakes, it's not a shake diet. For me, I definitely would. People say to me all the time, I couldn't live on shakes. I don't live on shakes either, guys. I would have a shake for breakfast. I use the powder to make pancakes or waffles. Absolutely love them. If you haven't tried them, definitely try them. And then I would have a healthy meal in the evening, and I am not hungry. I absolutely love the plan.
That's amazing. Thank you, Vi. I know you're a really busy mum as well, and the kids are always having the products themselves too, and the whole family has them. So thank you so much for sharing your story, and fantastic 4 stone weight loss as well. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to bring on Kelly next. I'm just going to mute you, Violet, there 1 second. Let me bring on, there we are. I'll just have to unmute you, Kelly. If you could just share with us a little bit. You've been using the product for a lot longer, but I know that you've got an amazing story as well. So if you could just share your story with us around what this product has done for you from a weight loss perspective, and why do you recommend it to other people?
Absolutely. So yes, I have. 8 years ago I found these now. I can't believe it's been so long, but at the time I was a new mum, I was a teacher, I was always tired, always ill, and I'd tried all sorts. I really, really had. And being a mum, it had just thrown my world upside down. It really did. I didn't have the time anymore that I used to be able to put towards eating well and looking after myself and going to the gym, things like that. It just didn't happen anymore. And I put the shakes in. I suddenly started losing a bit of weight. I started getting this nice glow, which just naturally came. My skin looked brighter. My eyes sparkled a bit more. My hair looked better. So my hubby started using them as well. And it became a bit of a family thing. He suddenly started losing weight. He started getting that same, he's always had quite bad skin, and it just made him shine. And people started talking about him. And then my daughter, she was 2 at the time when I started taking these, and she would just naturally wanted them as well. And the nice thing is, because they are so good, she could have them. There was no hidden nasties in. It just meant she could have whatever we were having. And it became a bit of a ripple effect, really, because once we started feeling better, we started exercising more. And once you start exercising more, you start sleeping better, and it just keeps going. And that wasn't just for me, that was for my husband as well, which was an added bonus. We weren't expecting that at all. And then in 2020, I decided enough was enough. I'd had a second baby by then, and things changed, and I thought, I'm sick of this now. And I saw John put up a challenge, and I thought, yes, get my body back. That's what I really, really want. So I went really hard in on the 45-day plan. I started using 2 shakes a day, and I started using them properly. So looking after around what I was eating as well, making healthy evening meals. The kids got involved. We all started exercising together during lockdown, and I came down out of lockdown lighter that I went into lockdown, which was pretty epic considering most people did the opposite. But it came from the fact that I followed the plan and I stuck to it, and I had the time to make the healthy evening meal that I really, really wanted, but with the kids involved as well. And it just made us all feel better. We were sleeping better. We were exercising more as a family and having more fun as a family as well. And my daughter nails the pancakes. She's way better at it than me, massively, and she's 10. And it's just gone from there, really. And now I do a mix between the 45 days of having the 2 shakes a day, and I try and start my month that way because I know that I get into bad habits as the month goes on. So I start my 2 shakes a day, and then as the month goes on, then I start going down to 1 shake a day and mixing it up a little bit more. But it's just so simple. And I've actually done the clean eating without the shakes. I didn't have any in at one point, and I was trying to be really, really good. And honestly, the bill when I got to the till for all the food that I'd put on the trolley was ridiculous, and the amount I threw away at the end because I hadn't managed to cook with it was insane. But yes, as a family, we would never not have them in. The kids have both had one for the tea tonight after school because they were just so exhausted and not hungry. So they're just so versatile. They're amazing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate your time, Kelly, and amazing progress you've made as well. So thank you for that. That's it in terms of our sharing people's stories. We have lots and lots of other stories in the groups as well. So as John said, there's a group that you can join that's got the lots of different stories in the complete transformation group. So whoever invited you on this call, ask them to add you to that group if you want to be added to it. There's loads and loads of other happy, great stories of progress stories and updates and various different things. There's some questions in the chat there. In a nutshell, this product is brilliant for all sorts of different things. So you can definitely build lean muscle. You can. I've done this. I've used this product when I was training for an Ironman. I used this product when I was changing my body shape. I've used it for everything you can possibly think of over the last 10 years, including feeding my children. You get help, you get support, you get meal plans, everything you could possibly want and need to give you the best results that you can get. It's incredibly straightforward, incredibly simple to do, and incredibly easy to add into your life. And hopefully you've got that from this call. So I'm going to hand back to John now, and we're going to talk a little bit about the business opportunity that is attached to this. Before I hand back to John, just let me tell you, I started this as a customer. As I said, right, I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with what this did for me and how it made me feel. And because I loved it so much, getting involved in an income from it was just the most obvious thing to do. And I want to, John has explained to you why, and then I'll come back on later on and give you a couple of ideas of stories of people who are building business and a second income through this product as well. But thank you so much for listening.
Brilliant, Emma. Thank you. Thanks to all the speakers. So we are going to head into the business opportunity now. I just need to make sure I've shared the right thing. Hang on, there it is. That's the one that I wanted. Okay, so let's kick off the business opportunity call. So thanks for getting on if this is the first call that you've been on tonight. If you're sticking around after the complete call, then thank you for listening in as well, because like Emma said, this is a great product, but it's an unbelievable business opportunity as well. So I started this business back in 2009. I was a personal trainer. The products made total sense to me. I was recommending healthy eating plans. I was recommending exercise protocols, and this was an easy fit into what I was already doing myself and for my clients, as you've just heard from the previous call. So the great thing about the business is it's risk-free. All right. If you have a traditional business or you want your own traditional business, you will know with that there comes a lot of headaches. Manufacturing is taken care of by the company. Logistics is taken care of by the company. Money collection is taken care of by the company. Credit collection is taken care of by the company. Paying out the distributors is taken care of by the company. Our job is to do what we do already as human beings, right? We take products that we love and we recommend them. You read a good book, you tell somebody about it. You eat at a nice restaurant, you tell someone about it. You watch a funny movie, you stay at a nice hotel, you tell people about it. You put it on your Instagram, you put it on your Facebook, you upload it into your WhatsApp chats. We are natural recommenders as human beings. So this is the same thing, but the only difference is you can earn extra income. You can earn additional income. And I'd love to know in the chat, what is the #1 bill that stresses you out every month? What is the one bill every month where you're dreading the day, whether it's the day the mortgage comes out, the car payment, the kids' tuition fees, the kids' nursery fees, whatever it is, comment in the chat. What is the number one bill you would love to eliminate? And the great thing with this business is from your smartphone, sat at home on the sofa, you can be earning full-time wages with part-time effort, working from home. That's the beautiful thing about it. So you can earn extra income by getting healthier. Really, really is that simple. Let me just give you a breakdown on the company. We were founded in 1970. We celebrated our 50th year anniversary in 2020. We're global and we're the most researched nutritional products of its kind in the world. We ship to over 24 different countries. You can build a business internationally from your mobile phone. So it's a global village now, the world that we live in. You can put a post on Facebook and it gets seen by people in Denmark, Finland, Romania, Germany, Canada, America, Australia. You've all got friends that live all over the world. We all know somebody that lives abroad, family members, friends. And if you don't, if you think, I love going to Spain, I'd love to build a business out there, then start to build a business with people that are over in Spain. All you have to do is send them the link and they sign up directly to you. Little touch on the products. Kids get the product for free. We've got over 150,000 kids around the world. It's close to nature as possible. It's juiced fruit and vegetables in a capsule. We've got over 40 studies and we're tested and approved by Informed Choice. If you want to know what it is, that is the slide. That is the key for me. This was the product that I'd started taking, and it's something that I'll take for the rest of my life. There's no way on earth that I will be able to eat 30 superfoods like this in its normal form. What we do is we take it when it's vine ripened, we juice it, we dehydrate it, we encapsulate it. We've got an omega blend that is plant-based as well. We also have the complete range, which we've just touched on, and we have an instant energy drink. But this isn't really a product call, so if you want more info on these products, please get back in touch with the person that invited you on. Back to the business side, really, really simple business model. It is basically a virtual franchise. All right, there's franchises all over the world. McDonald's is a franchise business model. Starbucks is a franchise business model. This is the same thing, but it's a virtual franchise. What that means is you don't need an office, you don't need premises, you don't need staff. All you need is yourself. You start a health journey, start a health transformation, you start to document it online, you start to tell people about it, people start asking you what you're doing, you're looking different, you've got more energy, and people decide that they want to take the product. All you do, you send them the link, they order directly from your link, the product gets delivered directly to their door. Who's done mail order shopping in December, right? How much easier is it now than I still ended up doing the last minute dash round TK Maxx, getting all the little crappy presents from there, you know, the little games and stuff like that, right? I still ended up doing that one, but the majority of the presents that I got were mail order. It's incredible. So mail order is in now. Everybody's doing mail order. You get things delivered to your house all the time. That's what this business model is. It's a customer to customer business model. The great thing is we get paid 4 ways. So the first way you earn your income is what we call retail profit. If somebody orders the product from you, you get paid a percentage of that retail value directly into your business account. What we tend to find is people stay on the product for life. When people sign up, this isn't a diet, this isn't a quick fix thing. This is a long-term lifestyle change. So when you start taking the product, you start to feel good. If you start to feel good, you don't want to go back to feeling bad. So when people start to feel good, they retain on the product. I've been taking it, it'll be 13 years in